A teenage girl spent 2 years in the Pinellas County Jail for a crime she did not commit.
Well, in fact, a Fox 13 investigation actually exposed the truth, and now she is free, and her former boyfriend, he's locked away. The case turned when he made a dramatic jailhouse confession to our investigative reporter, Doug Smith.
Why was your blood on the airbag?
Because I was in the driver's seat.
You were driving?
Yeah.
This was the moment when Luke Irons finally came clean. He was already in jail charged with home invasion, but was hiding the truth about another crime. Until this point, he'd been living a lie, letting his former girlfriend take the fall for this fatal accident that killed a St. Pete cab driver while Irons was running from the law.
It was me driving, and...
You're not just saying that now to cover for her?
No.
That's the truth?
Yeah. The truth.
His confession to us changed her life. Leyana Rich spent 2 years behind bars in the Pinellas County Jail because police thought at first she was behind the wheel. She was the only one still in the car when police arrived at the scene because Irons had taken off.
They kept telling me I was in an accident, and they told me somebody had passed away, but I couldn't understand why I was the one sitting in jail.
The more evidence we uncovered, the more it pointed to Luke Irons as the driver.
Her attorney, Geoff Cox, argued the wrong person was behind bars, but it was hard to get anyone to listen.
How hard is it to convince the state that, that your person's not guilty? Well, in this case, it took us 2 years to convince them.
It certainly helped that DNA evidence was on his side. When investigators tested the blood on the driver's side airbag, it wasn't hers. FDLE ran the sample through its computer database of known felons and got a match. When we told Irons about the evidence, he said it was time for the truth to come out.
I'm doing this for me because I can't live the rest of my life with that on my chest.
Prosecutors dropped the charges against Leyana Rich, who's now a new mother. This confession also changed his life. After pleading guilty in court, he got the maximum, 30 years. Now Luke Irons, the career criminal, who's a familiar face in the justice system, won't be out until 2088, when he's 102 years old.
There's two sides to every story, and sometimes people are innocent. Sometimes people really are innocent.
Doug Smith, Fox 13 News.
And while Luke Irons did plead guilty, he did not offer any explanation, any apology in court. The only time he discussed the case publicly was during that interview you just saw with Doug.
Amazing, isn't it? Justice is not always justice, is it?
Just like she said.
Yeah. Well, the weather...